What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Street, that guy who never gets beat. And today I'm bringing you guys some Peacekeeper gameplay on the map Mirage, but on my Peacekeeper I'm using stock, quick draw, and rapid fire as my attachments. And first of all, I just want to say that for the Peacekeeper, rapid fire is needed. You need rapid fire to succeed with this weapon, because if you guys didn't know, it doesn't have a fast fire rate. So increase that to a SMG standard or an SMG standpoint, you might want to use rapid fire because it really will help you out in the long run. But let's get into what I want to talk about today, which is the map Mirage. Now, as you guys know, there are 4 maps that come with the DLC, which is Mirage, Hydro, Grind, and Downhill. Now today I just be reviewing the map Mirage because that is just the first one I felt that was needed to review, and there are many more review videos to come. Now let me just first say I will be reviewing every single map that comes in this map pack, and I will also be reviewing the Peacekeeper. So first of all, the map Mirage. Now one reason I like the map Mirage is because it is very rusher friendly. There's no camping spots that overlurk the rusher side of the map. I mean, there's no camping spots that overlurk things like the B flag. The only thing that overlurks things like the B flag are the top of the buildings or the roofs. Now that leaves you very vulnerable to get killed by bullets, Semtex, grenades, all kinds of things. So being on the top of the roof is it's unfortunate. You won't get as many kills as you would by running around. So this map is very rusher friendly. And another thing is it's very good for spawn trapping, as every map is in the DLC. The spawn trapping works great. All you have to do is cap 2 flags and get them at the other flag, and your team will be leading into success. And it's just really good the way it works out. Now there are a lot of rush routes for this map, and that's one thing I really like. It's a lot of ways to get around the map. It's not the old 2 ways to get around the map. Either you go from the left side or the right side or the middle. This has very significant ways. Look here, I could have came from behind that guy, could have came from in front of him, from the left, from the right. Just leaves you brilliant opportunities to capitalize on the opponent when they wouldn't see you there, but you will see them, as you guys can see in this video. So that's very interesting. It's very rusher friendly, and there's a lot of rush routes. So it's a very rushy map, and I should be bringing out a video for you guys on how to rush the map Mirage, some opening rush routes, and it has a lot of good opening rush routes. So stay tuned for that, and it's just a really great map in itself. Now it kind of reminds me of a map that they used to have in World at War. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's a very good map they had in World at War, and it's kind of similar to that map. I'm kind of thinking it's a remake because I enjoyed that map in World at War, and I'm enjoying this map in Black Ops 2. As you guys know, this map takes place in China. As you guys could probably all see with the scenery and how things are set up, it's just a really great map. It's a really good to use things like SMGs and assault rifles and shotguns and all of that stuff. Which get in what the next thing I want to talk about. This map is very versatile. It's not only good for the Peacekeeper, it's good for assault rifles, SMGs, shotguns, snipers, whatever you feel free to use, because it has a lot of rush routes. Then it has a lot of sniping spots, like you're inside the building, you can catch someone coming in the building, you can snipe them, things like that. And with a shotgun, you can just go to close quarter areas and just pick them off with one shot, you know. So whatever gun you use, all you have to do is change up your playstyle, and it will be versatile with this map. This map will match up in it with itself. It's just a really great thing to use. And if you guys want to succeed on this map, I advise you guys kind of to use kill streaks that will basically, you know, air support type kill streaks. Things like the Lodestar, the escort drones, stealth choppers, and things like that, because all you guys know, on all the DLC maps, the spawns are ridiculous, guys. So the spawns on the DLC map, literally there's nowhere else they will spawn if you get them get 2 flags and they have 1. They will spawn at their flag 99.9% of the time. So always use air support kill streaks, things like the escort drone. An escort drone is basically like a second gun. It protects you from enemies that are going to kill you when you can't kill them. So if you're in their spawn with an escort drone and your gun, you could basically kill the people there, and you could also get your escort drone to pick up the slack if you're not doing too well. So kill streaks like the stealth chopper, the escort drone, warthog, lodestar, etc. are very good for this map. Now I wouldn't recommend using the swarm because, as you all know guys, the swarm kills you and the swarm just comes crashing down at the enemies, and a lot of enemies will proceed to go in the building in the middle of the map if you pull out a swarm, and it can't kill them. For the escort drone, you could go inside of the buildings and kill every single person in there, but the escort drone will be on top of the building overlooking their flag and still killing them as their spawn. So that's a great addition. I wouldn't recommend you guys using the swarm like I said. And this is just all around a very interesting map. It has a dominant center and it has all around dominant points on the map, and that's another thing I want to talk about. On this map, as I've been playing, I see that everyone doesn't camp at the B flag and just overlook things. People, they rush around. People have a lot of dominant points. Like this is a dominant point here on B flag, it's a dominant point at A flag, etc, etc. There's a lot of dominant points on the map, and there's never one place you can go to get kills. You can just rush around the map the entire time and find 2 pieces like there's no tomorrow. There's always going to be enemies for you to kill. There's always going to be places for you to go, and there's just a lot of twists and turns that you can get and just catch the enemy off guard. And another thing is, for all you people who like to play with strategy, there's a lot of head glitch spots. Now you may be saying, Street, how could you like head glitch spots? Won't that disrupt your game? Won't that disrupt you getting your kill streaks? No, because head glitchers, if you are a true COD player, you have the aim to take out the head glitchers. And if you're playing against someone that's newbie and you're in the head glitch, then it could be really good for your team, because head glitching on Black Ops 2 is literally like cheating, because they can only see a tip of your head, and if they're not accurate enough to take you out of that spot, then they're not going to succeed. So head glitching is a great thing in this map. Opening routes, rush routes, and just all around rushing places you can go, and there's a lot of dominant points on the map. So there are just really good things that you can use and you can use to your advantage on the maps. So another thing I wanted to talk about is the way to rush around the map. Now on this map, you just don't want to travel around the entire map. With this map, you could literally go through the middle, you could go through the side. Like I said, there's a lot of ways to rush, and don't always go around the entire map, because that could take away from your kills, and that could just make you get less kills, and it just takes longer for you to find an enemy. So be sure to use different ways to rush. Don't use the same route every time, as will people to catch on, and they will begin to see that you're doing that, and they will eventually kill you. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Mirage map review. Be sure to play on this map. It's a really good DLC map, and be sure to use all types of weapons. Try out as many weapons as possible. I know the DLC just came out for PS3 and you guys want to use the Peacekeeper as much as possible, but always remember, there's a lot of options to go to if you're looking to use different weapons on these DLC maps. You can also use shotguns, snipers, etc. Whatever is your playstyle, so be sure to switch it up. If you're not a Peacekeeper type of guy, then don't use the Peacekeeper. Use what's going to make you great at the game. Use what's going to help you succeed in the long run. And for instance guys, if the tips in this video didn't seem to help you out, then come up with your own tips. Come up with your own ways for you to succeed, because it's not what I tell you to do, it's what you feel comfortable with. I'm just letting you guys know what I feel comfortable with and what helps me out in my gameplay, and maybe you guys could transfer it over to your gameplay, and maybe you guys could all around become a better Call of Duty player, as I am trying to help you guys become. But I already know you guys are well up there. You guys are veteran at the Call of Duty scene, so just explore as many opportunities as possible. Just be sure to check out this map. It's a really good map, and it's something that we really haven't seen through Call of Duty. I mean, I've always wanted a desert type map where there's a lot of sand and there's a lot of rush routes, and I finally got it. So I love you guys, and thanks for watching this video. And please comment, rate, subscribe. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out.